Ladies and gentlemen, wrestling friends and wrestling community, it is officially time for our picks and predictions for the Bash and Berlin pay-per-view coming to you this Saturday from Berlin, Germany. We will actually be live for the kickoff show starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, running all the way through the PLE that starts at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you're more than welcome to come hang out with us. Of course, as always, smash that like, hit that subscribe button, stay up to date with all the wrestling content that we will have for you, along with some other sports stuff as we do get later in the year. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into our first match on this card. And another big one for us is going to be the Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens match. Now, with this one, there's a lot of speculations. When will Kevin Owens turn heel? When do we see this happening? Well, we got a glimpse of it Friday. After the match, we seen him grab the title. He ran at him and put it in his hands. You could even see the look on Cody's face as he did believe he was actually going to be hit with the title, but it did not happen. But A-Town Down did bring a lot of things to the front face of this situation, and that is that Kevin Owens does turn on his friends. It takes a little bit, it builds up, but it does happen. For instance, Kofi Kingston, he turned on the New Day. He tagged after the match when Kofi was champion. Sami Zayn, we remember that one, NXT, a big, huge one that happened there. And then Jericho, they were friends for several years. They had the list, and he gave him his own list. But with that being said, who wins the match? Well, when you look at who's going to win this match, you got to think, is this really a good opportunity for Cody Rhodes to lose the title? We got two faces, two baby faces, two people that are over with the crowd, going one-on-one, possibly the main event of Bash at Berlin. I do not see them dropping the title from Cody here. Don't see that being the plan. Don't see that being the right move in general. And I think a lot of people will agree with me on that. It's another one of those pay-per-views that is going to be huge internationally, overseas. Triple H has been doing fantastic with those, but we still are building the Cody Rhodes story here. Haven't really seen him have any real big threats. We had Solo that was put out with Roman. AJ, they had great matches. Other than that, we ain't really had a lot. He's done tag team work, 6-man tag. So now we got Kevin Owens. What's going to happen after the match? We're going to see Kevin Owens turn heel and attack, and that will possibly push that one to Bad Blood. That's when we're going to see real heel, the prize fighter Kevin Owens come back out and be a huge dominant force. The next match, of course, that is real good and interesting going into Bash at Berlin, has a lot building on it. The strap match, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Now, this bracelet that Drew McIntyre is holding on his arm, in his pocket, wherever he keeps it on a weekly basis, has been the kryptonite to CM Punk over the past several months. We've seen it at SummerSlam, huge kryptonite. That's why Drew McIntyre won. Can we finally get rid of this kryptonite in a bracelet? Let CM Punk get it back. This strap match should solidify that. If y'all do remember, the last time we seen a strap match, it was actually with CM Punk and Umaga. So there's a good opportunity that we're going to see him have the advantage in this match. Yet again, Drew McIntyre is 1-up now. So are we about to even the odds? Is Seth Rollins going to show up and neither one of these two are going to win and this carries over the Bad Blood? That's a possibility as well. But what I think has to happen is we have to get rid of this bracelet situation. I think we got to move out of this, get past the bracelet. Once we can get past the bracelet, all things from here are better. Now, with that being said, will that happen? I don't know. We will see. But Seth Rollins either costs them both the match and builds towards Bad Blood, or CM Punk is a solidified winner in this match. You have the Women's Tag Team Championship, Aladon and Alba Fire going up against Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Of course, We know Jade and Bianca was never really pinned in the match. They lost their titles, and they have been trying to get them back for quite some time. I do not think this is where we see them get those back. A lot of people are not going to be happy about this, but I think Aladon and Alba Fire have been doing such good work as a tag team, as your women's tag team. I think it's time we see Jade and Bianca get that feud building between them two. The two women megastars that we have on the main roster, and have a hell of a match at Bad Blood, or even just a little bit down the road at the next PLE. I think that's what we need to build towards with this. We need something crazy to happen where Aladon and Alpha Fire get the win, and these two just have a meltdown, and we see that feud boil between them two. I think that would be a knockout match. I think they would do tremendously well in the ring together in a heated feud. I want to see it. I know a lot of other people want to see it. So I'm going to say Alba Fire and Aladon retain. Now, the one everybody's been waiting on, the one that's got a lot of people questioning what's really going to happen, is the Terror Twins going up against the Judgment Day Zone, Dominic Mysterio, and Liv Morgan. Now, with this match, we all do believe and all would think the Terror Twins are going to come in there and be dominant and absolutely destroy Liv and Dom. I think we got a lot more to build here. There's a lot more going on than what a lot of people see. We see the dominance that can happen, but I don't think we see the true storytelling. With that being said, Dominic is going to slide in and win this match. They will find a way to win this match, unfortunately. Now, my pick and prediction would be that I want to see the Terror Twins win this and absolutely destroy. But that would destroy the New Judgment Day's faction. So I'm thinking this match will go one or two ways. The Terror Twins are absolutely dominant throughout the whole match. They get a big push. They're getting ready to win. And here comes the rest of Judgment Day. Finn, JD, they come out and they're absolutely dominant. They beat them down. That's how they win. Or they take them out. Dom and Liv do what they said they're going to do, and they win the match, but they cheat to win it. Now, on the flip side of that, how I want it to actually go is the Terror Twins come in there. They beat the total hell out of these two. We see the South of Heavens. We see a Riptide. We see a 1, 2, 3, pack it up, send them home. But we know that ain't going to happen. So, unfortunately, I'm taking the wild card. Try to keep the prediction table going correctly. Dom and Liv squeak away with a wild one. Now, the match that is going to be, I believe, heartbreaking for a lot of people, as much as I want to see it, Randy Orton and Gunther, the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, this one, I know as well as everybody else, I want to see Randy Orton get that next title win. I want to see him get that big push to beat Ric Flair's championship run. But we all know, unfortunately, that's not going to happen yet. I don't see them dropping the title from Gunther already. I don't see why that would make logical sense to anyone at the moment. Now, could I be wrong? Yes, absolutely. Would I be okay with being wrong? 100%, because that would make things a lot more interesting for whatever they're building for Gunther. But how do we get here? King of the Ring 2024. The arm was not down by the count, but ref's decision stands per Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Paul Levesque. That's where we went with it. Gunther was King of the Ring. He got the shot at SummerSlam. He won the title. Randy challenged. So what do we do? Do we give it to Randy? Do we solidify Gunther? I'm going to take another wild one here, and I'm going to say Randy wins. I'm going to say they do it. They pull that trigger and let him solidify himself as getting one step closer to beating the all-time record holder and beating Ric Flair before he retires. And on the other side of that, Gunther is very dominant. It's very possible he does walk out and win this. But we shall see. With that being said, everybody, that is our picks and predictions for the Bash in Berlin. We will be live, like I said, at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the kickoff show, following straight directly into Bash at Berlin, and we'll have a watch along for the interviews and post conference after Bash at Berlin. So, of course, you can stick around for that as well. Of course, as always, if you see someone in public giving a smile, could change their day, could change their life. Hit that like, subscribe, and share with a friend. The Kraken's over and out.